There we go. Now, the mic is on. Welcome everybody in here, guys. I'm gonna just play some, probably just some random fucks just coming in here. Lost, that one was in double overtime. That ticked me off. Can't believe I lost that. I had chances. I probably should have went for 2 right before the end of regulation and just called it quits.
They just get there full amount.
Alright, you're gonna play Kansas.
So, yeah. Which I think goes to 270. So
Alright, one moment, guys.
if it hits 270, then it.
What's it at?
Well, the first adjuster, the adjuster's first
Hi
one is
everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup.
Yeah.
We've got a terrific matchup for you
Like
today.
42, and I had
Fans have
another
gotten
like
here
40.
early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt.
Go for a walk through,
Let's
remember?
get to the
Oh, I
action.
didn't leave early. I
Go for a
saw you
walk
winning.
through.
Yeah, I saw you. I got children. I gotta bounce around a little bit. But no, I didn't see you winning. I hopped out like right after you went though. Hang on, guys.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Good.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone.
He was on this.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. First down here for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll try the right here. Jukes to get free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Sticking with the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Sorry, guys. Mike, thanks for the love, man.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
this
sorry about
guy's
that, guys.
already
I had
over
to
30
take
yards
a
on the
call.
opening drive of this game. Another nice
Did
play
you
right
finish
here.
watching that?
If this defense can't stop it, just keep feeding the football.
The Jayhawks line up on 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here.
Oh, he held
Throws
on
it to the
to it.
back across the middle.
Mike, how you doing?
Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back
Oh,
to find
thank
that
goodness
matchup
you
with the
did that.
linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5.
Alright, let's try get some breaks on there.
Back to pass. It's Daniels. Throws to the tight end.
Oh, what?
He pulls it in
What
for
is
a
my
big
guys?
gain. Touchdown, Kansas. This quarterback on fire today.
There is someone with it listed for $25 on eBay.
Just
But
march right down the field and get points.
Chris,
There's a
this
bunch of people with it,
coordinator
like,
deserves a
$100
raise
$50
after that
$50.
opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled
Good
for
fair
a take
catch.
it.
Alright, see if we can run this ball here. I like the ground and pound. I just like the UNLV playbook, but they've got lots of holes in this team.
Hey guys up front, line up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. So
Real quick, let's change. Quarterbacks.
Mom, what? Did you do diapers? No, I never did it. It started with,
You just have a big butt.
she, literally, she, Joey.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always
And
grown
Joey
offensively.
was like,
I've been always impressed with
she's
defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
it's an option look.
No, but she's scared.
Ball comes loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Dang.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. You know, just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here.
Good tackle there.
Defense, we
gotta make a stop here. It's not a ball game early.
Here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the runner takes off to his right.
Pass for sure.
But not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. These guys are already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's going to roll it freaking quarterback
Trying to
out.
create.
This is bullshit.
Breaking free at midfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And here's the handoff.
There you go. Good tackle.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The ball didn't start talking there.
Alright, in the one, we're down one, so not where we want to be. But we'll see if we can get something going here. Appreciate everybody that's stopping by.
Yeah.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Daniels.
Throw here.
Pressure is coming.
Oh, we got the pick. There we go.
Just as he throws the ball. Not much of a
There we go.
return there, but the interception gives
Pressure,
the ball back
fourth
to the
down.
offense at the 47.
Force that throw. Throw it across the middle. Right to the middle.
On this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception, I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
All these is collected. Possibly, yes, I'm not sure. Yeah.
Trying to find some room.
There we go. Big hole up the middle. There we go. Second
You
one.
know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle.
I
of the line
went
of
way too
scrimmage.
fast.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Oh, what is it?
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll run it here.
Run right up the
Run
middle.
down, but it's past the line to gain.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting
There you
those
go.
blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Be prepared to tell her no when she tries it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Still
There's
red
just
shirt.
not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that previous play.
Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Mommy, you know, making her this morning.
Snap.
I
He's
walked,
looking to throw.
That's
walked
catch.
to my grandparents.
First down, there we
And
go.
I walked my phone on the guitar. Oh my gosh, I cried so bad.
What makes
I did
this
that.
receiver so special?
Because I had to
Referring to his route.
and it
Here's an example of that. Great route,
Picked my
enough
leg up.
separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds his man.
Catch, number first down, there we go.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff here from the
Run
shotgun.
right up the middle.
Couldn't
First
quite
and
get
goal,
tackled
there we
down
go.
at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving
Yeah,
it to the
hold up,
back,
hold up.
or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of
MVP
scrimmage,
game, man.
and you can throw it over top of them.
Manchester's
First
not
and goal
blue.
for the offense.
Welcome in here,
Tied
everybody.
the score before the half.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
Oh, we got burned
Call to
timeout.
talk strategy. Close game here
Took
as we approach
just a second
halftime.
too late.
First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime.
Yeah, you tell her.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, he dropped it.
Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Man, I like that play so
And
much.
the defense hold up here on third and goal.
It's going for B this time.
And the quarterback dropping back. And it's picked
Shouldn't have
off.
ran
He
too
throws
close.
it right into double coverage.
Damn.
Pays for it. Follows the pick with a
I
nice
knew that was a
return
gamble.
before
I
finally
just
being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to
Manchester's
be able to
not
come
blue.
away with
How you
points
doing,
at
man?
the very
Thanks for hanging
least
out. Stick
of the
around.
game. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds.
Pick that.
Up near their own end zone.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Everybody's welcome to jump in the chat here.
To keep this ball
Talk about
alive by
anything.
scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time,
down
just
one.
unable to connect it to the
Watching the
receiver
hockey
downfield.
game.
So
Wow.
a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive, and it's the senior
Take timeout.
getting home with
Trade
the
the ball
sack.
one more time.
And now the defense
Field
will
goal.
call a
Field goal.
timeout here to make
Huge
an
here.
adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Jayhawks will have to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away.
Well, 11.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo.
I got 8
The
seconds.
coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Just want to get something here. Welcome everybody in here.
So the offense looking
Just
to be
before
efficient
halftime.
here. Not
Third
much
tag.
time remaining before the end of the half.
Last time I had the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Alright, we're going to try for this.
So on second down, they'll try out the
long.
field goal unit, trying to get 3.
Ah, I missed it. Dang it.
Well, the attempt is no good.
That was too far.
And after the miss, still down by 7.
Red.
Yeah, but it's trying for the 7 so that if we would have, if I forgot I had that one conservative. If I had one conservative, I might
Jayhawks will kick it away to get us
us
going in the second half.
It wouldn't have been up so much.
This one will be fair caught. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
There we go. The bounce got the first
Stop
down.
at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First and 10 now for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, nice cut back. And those
Stop
first down.
right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. There's the handoff.
Another good run.
He
There we
picks
go.
up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Just hold up a little bit. Let this clock run down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man,
Slow it
for
down.
me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He does not like this sport.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the
Screen.
line, it's White. And the defense gets not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here.
Did he say what?
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Good run.
And a
Third and
decent
2.
gain there before the defense brings him
Well, we
down.
got it right.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. A change of direction.
There we go.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. In the red area, it's Thomas.
Just enough of a
Got
block.
space looking for the end zone here.
Oh,
They
no.
bring him down, but that's enough for a first
All right,
down.
another third. And one more.
Runs down here in the third quarter.
People are doing it. Gotta look at this all the time.
Okay, why don't you change it?
Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal.
All right, give me just a moment.
Motion now from the tight end.
Oh my gosh, it was like free love. We like
First and
Go,
goal.
go and watch it.
Goes
Just a little bit
backwards,
longer. I'm
losing
almost
3
done.
yards
Don't
there.
come in there.
Boy, it's tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen,
Let's go
allowing
try.
the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay.
Second and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels.
Good job, bro.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball
I did not even tell him.
the receiver. All he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
I already told her that.
And the PAT is up and good. We are tied here in the final quarter.
Go ahead.
Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away.
MVP, thank you for stopping by again.
Returner looking to create better field
So they
position.
stopped by earlier.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Go ahead and go. I'll be there in just a minute.
Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can you get a drive going this time?
I'll be going in just a minute, okay? Go.
We're going to use the PlayStation on.
This is an accident.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
Mom, this is it.
Some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, they'll keep the running game chilling. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Jayhawks come up to the line in a hurry-up. On the run, it's Neal.
Did you
The
change it?
defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Or did it change it?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the run here.
Oh, I got a pick.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake
There we
here.
go.
They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work for a 44.
Man, that's
You're in
huge.
the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh my goodness, I know it's
said Dennis
obvious,
can't
but you
do it.
just got to take care of the football. It's that
She said
simple.
Dennis game's over.
Now their opportunity to take
Just
the
gotta
lead is
take care of the
lost.
ball.
Everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. With the catch, it's Thomas.
All right.
They bring him down, and that gain moves the ball all the way to the
Hold up, hold up. Everybody hold up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Love you.
With go with the ground game here. Running back takes the
Nice
handoff.
run. There we go.
I know this defense worked
Yes,
very
six.
hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to
That's the
try
first
to
time out
slow
there,
down
yeah.
this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A game makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
35.
Test the middle there, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial third down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here we go on fourth down.
No!
Did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Anticipating the call, knowing exactly
get there.
where they
Make
needed
that
to
block.
make the stop, and they did it.
Man.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 20. Tackled at the 1 yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There was nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier tackled there. And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in and try to be physical from the 2. But I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in the field goal position quickly. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
22 seconds. That's sloppy.
All right, Joey, go run mine.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? The sure hands. It's White. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that one is incomplete.
9 seconds. I got
seconds on the
quick.
clock.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
This pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Not the right
And
play.
they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Oh, look out, the football is free. And the football bounces out of bounds, and that will be the final play of this game. Well, a combination today of some pretty stout defense, but also some inept offensive play ends up being a tough loss.
Yeah, no kidding. Not exactly the most exciting game, and especially as a quarterback, it was frustrating to watch because there are a good handful of missed opportunities, but hopefully you can use this to right the ship and tweak a few things and come back better.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Time for one more. Look how fast it goes. All right, new season. I suck at it. Let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, we're playing Ohio State. That's awesome. I hate playing them.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough. Let's get this game going.
This is the one good thing I've seen about 26 is Dynasty Fusion.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Take him out wide.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a
There we go.
solid
There
game.
we go. Full on play. I'm happy with that.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
All right, let's change quarterbacks. Like, but Minry, I've never seen you use a running back or a fullback, and I'm like, yeah. But I might.
This defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a quick route.
Oh,
The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Oh, good block.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays
Damien,
off here.
welcome in here. Appreciate it.
1st and 10 play coming up.
Come on, man.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
There we go. Hey,
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep
Danny, how you
motion
doing?
like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
From the shotgun to handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50.
Run this play right over. No worry about
And he'll set up to throw.
it. Yeah, he's covering.
That pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
See what he comes out of.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Yeah, he's on the way. All right, 4th and 3 here, starting the 2nd quarter. Here we go. Let this play. I'll fit it into the right window here.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Got it.
He's got it, and that
He
is
ran the
enough
zone.
for a first
Straight,
down.
found the hole.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the
Found the
plus
zone. That
38.
works.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The shotgun handoff here. And they make the stop and get the ball carrier down.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play.
Snap it before.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Yeah, I'm not tight end.
Quick completion to the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
3rd and 2.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Yeah, get to the spot.
Here we go, 4th down.
He's not going to get there.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First play of the drive, we'll throw the football.
Yes.
Yes, it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
I'm actually going down
To throw, it's Howard. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the BA team makes it 7-0 to open the score. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lane before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, you got
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Back to throw. It's Howard.
Oh, we got the pick.
Intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight
There we go.
window.
That's huge.
They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle here. It's a solid game there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Shotgun formation here on third down.
Where between covering, bud?
Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down here for this offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's Tommy. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, UNLV. That puts him on top in the second half.
Hey man, thank you for
This
sticking
guy can do it
around.
all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Takes it inside the 40. He's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers as vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This is a squib kick, right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30.
There we go.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he drops back in the gun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's the grab. It's Connerly. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands, and how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
Makes
a quick catch. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
6th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
And the back now goes in motion. 4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it.
Got it.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Yep, he got
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball. He gives this defense a takeaway.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have the lead, still a 1-possession game thanks to the defense. They'd love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
it. Bring him down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Howard. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his back. He pulls it in. It's Thomas. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it.
Got it.
Touchdown, Rebels,
Can't say it's,
to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, what a drive by this offense to put the go-ahead score up with under 10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
9 seconds to get the defensive game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And he throws his third interception of the
Fuck you, bitch. You're trash.
It's a short return, but a takeaway for this
Pussy ass bitch.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game.
Oh no, the connection was lost. It's like you lost the game. Yeah.
What's the connection?
Oh, he lost, and he got upset, and then he quit the game. Because he's not good. Thank you, boss man. Oh. Alright, guys. I'm about to shut it down. Got work in the morning. So, hey, thanks everybody for stopping by, no matter what platform you was on. Really appreciate it. And we'll do some more of this tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we'll have the misses on, so we'll do some stuff there. But
How would they know?
we'll see you next time, guys.
Who? I want people to be up.
Oh, that'd be nice.